Now the next important topic is classification of truss and frame. So basically the truss or the frames are classified into two main categories. The first category is called as perfect truss or perfect frame. So second one will be called as imperfect one. Now what is the condition for perfect truss or a perfect frame? So the condition for perfect truss or perfect frame is M should be equal to 2j minus 3. Now we'll be seeing what is M and what is J, but this is the condition for a truss to be a perfect truss. Then for imperfect truss it is M is not equal to 2j minus 3. Okay. Now again this imperfect truss is divided into two categories. The first one is called as deficient truss. Deficient truss, and the second one is called as a redundant truss. Now what is the condition for deficient truss? So the condition for deficient truss is number of members should be less than 2j minus 3. So M should be less than 2j minus 3. And for redundant truss, M should be greater than 2j minus 3. So with this now, we can identify which is the given truss. Is it a perfect truss or imperfect truss? Also in imperfect truss, whether it is a deficient truss or redundant truss. Now what is this M and J? So this M stands for number of joints. M stands for number of, okay, so here a slight mistake. M stands for number of members. M for members. M stands for number of members. And J stands for number of joints. Okay. Now, so we'll take one example here. So this is a truss here. So now in this truss, what are the number of members? This is member number 1, 2 and 3. So number of members are 3. What are the number of joints? 1, 2 and 3. So this is joint number 1, joint number 2 and joint number 3. So total number of joints are 3. Now if we apply the condition of M is equal to 2j minus 3. So first here M we know it is 3. Now let's check 2j minus 3. So 2j minus 3 is coming 2 into 3 minus 3, that is 6 minus 3, 3. So we can see here M is equal to 2j minus 3. If this condition is satisfying, then which is the type of truss? M is equal to 2j minus 3, perfect truss. So this truss is called as a perfect truss. One more example we'll take. Okay. So for this truss now, what are the number of members? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So total number of members are 4. Number of joints are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total number of joints are also 4. So apply the condition 2j minus 3. So 2 into 4 minus 3, 8 minus 3, 5. So we can see here that M is 4 and 2j minus 3 is 5. So M is less than 2j minus 3. So if M is less than 2j minus 3, M is less than 2j minus 3, it is called as deficient truss. it is called as a deficient truss. So this is how you have to identify the type of truss, whether it is a perfect truss, imperfect truss, deficient or redundant.